Desde TomorrowWorld acá en Atlanta estamos con Gareth Emery. Gareth, nice to have you here in TomorrowWorld. How do you feel about being part of this history written in America for the first time?
It's good to be doing it. I mean, I've done this festival in Europe many times, so I'm interested to see how it translates to the North American audience. And I just arrived. I mean, the site looks amazing. I think it's a great location for it. So yeah, I haven't played yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the crowd's going to be like.
Are you planning to launch something new on your set?
Yeah, well, I have a new album which is coming out the beginning of next year. So right now I'm testing a lot of new material in my set just to see kind of how it works, and then going and changing things. So yeah, I'm going to be like playing 5 or 6 new tracks from that.
Okay, about the new album, how can you describe this sound of the new album?
I think it's a bit of everything. It's kind of got a lot of my history in there, so there's a lot of stuff which references back to the trance world, but then it's also a modern sounding album. So the tempo is lower, it's more of a modern kind of house tempo. There's not really too much of the like banging electro music in there, because I feel that's more of a festival sound and not kind of a sound that, you know, stands the test of time. You know, I want to make something that people are still listening to in like 5-10 years. But so it's about melody, it's about music, it's about songs, and yeah, I really like the songs on there, and I hope people will too.
Tell me about Meet Her in Miami.
Oh, that was just a cover version I did of, it was one of my favourite tracks from years gone by. It was originally by a guy called Dahul. Meet Her in the Love Parade was the original, and I made this version for my sets just to play, really. And then a bunch of people were like saying, hey, why don't you release the track? Why don't you release the track? In the end, we released it, and it was cool. I mean, like, a lot of people played the record. It was, you know, people like, it was good to see people like Pete Tong, who like wouldn't normally be a supporter of my tracks, playing it, as long as all the usual guys. The guy that originally made it didn't really like it. He was kind of pissy about it, which was a shame. But it was a nice filler track, you know, between my last album and this album. It's not something I'll put on an album, so it's a nice track to kind of fill the space. Okay,
Gareth, what about your Gareth Emery podcast? How's it going? Anything new? Anything funny stories? I don't know.
It's going really well. We just did 250 episodes. Like, the kind of funniest thing is when I first started doing a podcast, people were kind of like, what is a podcast? Nobody really knew or understood what it was. So I think I was one of the first to do these kind of like dance music podcasts. And yeah, that was in 2006 I started. And yeah, it's still going now, 250 episodes. And it's just nice to be able to connect with people who can't come and see me regularly. So there's some places I only go and play like once a year, but they still get to hear what I'm doing through the podcast. So yeah, it won't be stopping anytime soon.
Okay, Gareth, anything you want to say to all your Latin American fans?
Just thank you for your support. I read all your tweets saying hope I'm going to be coming to your countries more, and that's something we're working on in the future. So hopefully I'm going to be seeing you guys on the dance floor in front of me before too long. Thank you.
Please, okay, thank you very much, and have fun tonight and all in your tour and stuff. Success on your new album. Y bueno, ustedes no se despeguen, que todavía hay mucho más aquí en Electronic Meeting Point.
Hey there, my name is Gareth Emery, and this is a TomorrowWorld special here on Empo TV.